Hello, this is Peter with another video. Today I thought I'd have a look at two of my plants I've got in ground which suffered quite a bit of cold damage about a month ago, towards the end of November. So this one I'm showing here is my lemon cherry guava, or yellow Cattleya guava. This one I planted in ground earlier in the year. It was a rooted cutting from one of my other plants, and it has flowered a couple of times. In fact, you can even see the remnants of the flower buds there. Those ones there, and they're definitely been damaged by the cold we had last month. It's been incredibly mild since then, so I've not actually needed to give it much protection. I think I threw frost cloth over the top of this for a couple of nights when it got quite low, but we avoided a frost. You can see actually those flower buds there don't look quite as badly damaged, but I don't think they're going to do anything now, especially since we're going to have another cold spell coming in the next few days as we get into the new year. So yeah, I will be protecting this again, although I think I'm going to see if I can put some kind of heat source under it this time. Hopefully it won't need it, but with the water bucket there and some kind of heat protection, it should hopefully keep it completely frost free this time. It looks like only the tips have suffered so far. Definitely these tips here are dead, but in the middle here it looks okay, so it might not be too bad, even just throwing a frost cloth over it and keeping the bucket under there. So yeah, that's the yellow cherry guava. So yeah, definitely suffered a little bit, but yeah, I don't think it's dead yet, so I'm not going to take any chances, and I'll definitely give it a little bit more protection during this next cold spell that we're about to get in the next week. So next along we have something that I was quite surprised about. This is my Chilean guava, the Kapow variety, which I planted in ground earlier in the year. I was actually really surprised how much cold damage this took when we had the cold spell back in November. As you can see, pretty much half the plant here has taken serious damage. All these tips here are completely dead, probably all the way down to here at least. So yeah, I've lost most of the top of this plant. Now this was the newest growth, which obviously is more tender anyway, so it hadn't fully hardened off, I imagine. But this was just covered with a frost cloth, a fleece bag. There was no heat source under it. I didn't have any bucket under it either. So I think this time as we're going to get some more cold, possibly down to around -3 degrees Celsius. Some forecasts are even potentially showing lower than that, although it keeps changing all the time every time I check it. But -3 seems to be the lowest most of the sources are claiming for my area, so I'm going to protect this, assuming we're going to get colder than that. So if I can find another bucket, I'll throw another bucket next to this and then also cover it. I can't heat it. I don't have anything else I can really heat this with that will reach either, so it's just going to have to make do with the water bucket, and it theoretically is hardier than the lemon guava, the cherry guava. I'm just hoping this stuff closer to the ground will be able to take a bit more cold. But yeah, I was very surprised with the damage this took. It clearly got much colder than I was expecting, according to the forecast in this area. And this thermometer did record very low temperatures. Of course, it is possible for the air temperature to be warmer higher up, and then right down on the ground when you've got frost, it can actually cool right down, much colder for the air temperature as well. So that's what I was thinking might have happened last month. But yeah, hopefully I can get it through this next cold spell. And if not, it's not the end of the world, because I do have a couple more of these in pots which I'll be bringing inside just to keep them warm during the cold spell. So yeah, just thought I'd feature these two before we go into this next cold spell. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I release future updates on these plants, as well as all my other plants. And yeah, also wish everyone a happy new year in advance, because I'm not sure if this video will be going out before the new year or after, but it should be thereabouts. So yeah, happy new year to everyone that's watching. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.